Hey, did anything burn down overnight in Tip City? It was covered with butter.
Big Butter Jesus? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I am talking about that. It's a crazy picture now. If you see the pictures of it now, it's just two big sticks
Right.
sticking
Right.
up in the air. Yet I
Mhm.
still see people doing the Ohio thing with them and that's in the background.
With the metal
With the metal
posts, the
arms,
the
yeah.
metal
Yeah.
posts.
So if you're
Yeah.
going to build something that's essentially a lightning rod,
Yes.
do you cover it with flammable materials?
I didn't know fiberglass was flammable, but apparently, according to the camera, it was.
The camera?
Yeah, the camera.
Yeah, there was a thing in the paper. Some engineer had written it, and he's like, it's near a body of water, which is bad,
Okay.
and it's made out of metal, and it's covered with flammable material. So at some point, it's going to go.
Okay. Well, it was insured, is what I
It was
read.
insured, yes. I
So-
wonder if the horse is insured. Do you think it is?
The horse that he rode in on?
No, the horse, the Trader Joe, the Traders, what's it? Not Trader Joe's. What's the place next to it? Trader's World.
Trader's World.
The giant anatomically correct pony.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that's insured?
I bet you that's covered with fiberglass as well.
Did that get struck by lightning?
There's so many jokes I can make out of that one.
I can't. Yeah, yeah. I heard a couple others off the air from my editor that I cannot talk about at all. No. Because we'd like to continue broadcasting on Kit TV.
Yes, we do appreciate this.
Oh my God! Look, it's a
opportunity.
double picture
Bum,
of
bum,
you
bum,
and
bum.
me, and we're surrounded by food. What's up with that?
We are. It smells good too.
It smells amazing. It smells like barbecue.
It's summertime. It's summertime, time for barbecues. And
It
stuff.
is. Were you gonna break into song there?
Sure. I don't have my guitar.
There's nothing in Tip City that I know of that's designed to look like a giant thing made out of butter. So I think we're okay.
Do we have anything like that though? Do we have? No, I mean I know we've got the mural / sign.
I don't think the mural of the mad scientist is going to get struck by lightning.
Okay. Do we have anything that's odd like that? Then
Doesn't everything that's tall have a lightning rod on it? Isn't that the point of a lightning rod? Did they have a lightning rod on there? Because that's what
No.
it's a design to catch the spark. Because
Yes.
any tall item is going to get struck by lightning regularly, right?
you're right.
So
right.
any building that's tall, doesn't it have to have a lightning rod on it?
Yes.
And what is it? Is it grounded? It's a wire that's grounded to the
Folks,
ground.
Greg's getting really analytical here.
I don't
on me.
understand. I don't understand. Does it go to the ground? The lightning
It
rod
goes right to
Okay.
the ground.
It
Yeah.
disperses. So it's a grounded wire that takes the power of God or whatever and channels it into the ground.
Hmm.
Right, with the glass globes. Right,
Mhm.
I've seen those. So if you're building something that's tall
Yes.
and a deity of some sort, you should probably put a
I
lightning
think
rod
it's
on top
great,
of it.
man. I mean, we've had for years.
You
we've
think it's
had
great?
We've had.
You
the-
think it's great?
I do.
They're
I-
gonna knock. People
I-
are knocking down the door to get
I-
in here to lynch you. What are
I
you
think.
talking
I
about?
think there's notoriety.
You think it's
around-
great that a giant butter Jesus was burned to the ground?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
I heard an atheist did it, and I'm like, sorry.
I think it's great because
People
no, I
don't
mean,
control lightning.
It had notoriety when it was first built.
It did.
Right.
And now it's boring, so
you know,
let's burn it.
people even came in on like Google Earth. You could literally see
Oh, yeah.
Butter Jesus
From
on Google
above.
from above.
Yeah. It's
And-
good.
That's right. Now, it's created a whole new set of buzz as to whether or not this thing needs to be rebuilt.
Yes.
We saw comments on tipnews.com where there was someone that said Mother Nature wins, God loses or
No,
something. You know, it's like, so there's,
Yeah, let's have that debate.
yeah. I don't know if you have have someone for that particular side.
I don't-
They did
I'm-
make a comment.
We can scare somebody
To
up.
that,
It's,
so-
yeah, we'll find somebody to cover that. We
And-
need a debate. in
Yeah,
here.
well, no, I mean, you've got the folks that said, "Thank goodness that thing got burnt to the ground because it was just such an eyesore. It didn't represent. We're not quite sure what it represented, I think." And then the other folks really, really liked it, and you know wants to see it rebuilt.
I think they're going to rebuild it, and it's going to be a big round tub, and it's going to say, "I can't believe it's not butter." Sorry, that's from the Dayton Daily today. I apologize.
You took that from the Dayton
I
Daily.
did. It was in the comic, yeah. And then they had they had a Jesus, but he was in a hazmat suit. So he had his hands up, but
very
they were in big
nice.
gloves and stuff. It was pretty funny. Yeah, there was a lot of coverage on that. Yeah.
I hope
topic.
my comic strip
It was the
guys,
number
the guy
one
that do the
search.
comic strips. I think I hope they pick that up and
Oh, it's hard
make
not to.
that a part of a nice comic strip for us.
Yeah, that was the number one search on Google yesterday.
And tipnews.com was part of that fury
Fury.
of
Fury.
search engine
There
results.
was a lot of people on Facebook talking about
Yeah.
it too. Shocker.
You've heard of?
Did you tweet about
You've
it?
heard of the publication Slate?
Yes, I have.
Have you heard of Slate? Well, someone on
They used to
Slate
be owned
read
by
Mike,
Microsoft.
Mike Woody's article and linked to it.
Really?
And
I didn't know you had an
started
article
going
on Slate.
"Blub, blub, 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 blub."
Did Mike Woody had an article on
Yeah.
Slate?
No. Someone that has an article on Slate
Quoted Mike Woody.
linked to Mike Woody's article
About
on tipnews.com.
Touchdown Jesus. Really?
Yes.
That was a good article. I liked yours.
Mhm.
Did we get a lot of comments on that one?
Yeah. There's been so far today. When I left the house, there was 1,751 views of that particular article, and in comparison, the second most popular article for tipnews.com had 191 hits.
Do you think you'll get hate mail now? Because you said it was a good idea that it get burned down.
Probably not.
No?
Probably not, because
you're taking a controversial
I
stance.
think you've got a church that's very willing to go in and spend that kind of money again to rebuild something probably 4 times as big, and hopefully Jesus is able to walk on the water like in real life.
What if you were walking over the highway? That'd be cool, wouldn't it? You drive under him, and he's like, that'd be sweet.
That'd be an awkward shot though.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. What did they wear back then? I don't even know. Mostly, I know it's sandals, but
I think it's a tunic.
it's a tunic. Is there an undergarment? Do we have an undergarment early clothing garment expert here in town? No. They just left.
I think it
Unfortunately,
would be
they
a
just
tunic.
stepped out. Well, I'm sure they had undergarments of some sort.
Sure.
Should we be talking about Jesus' underwear?
And if we continue to talk about Jesus underwear,
I'm concerned that Kit TV will be struck by lightning.
I'm so
if
glad
we keep
that-
talking about this.
I'm so glad Monroe Township went and put
There's
the,
lightning rods on this.
rods.
Yeah, there better be lightning
There
rods on
is.
this building.
Phil Cox put them in yesterday. He
That's
knew we were going to
good.
be in here.
That's good. Well, I'm going to be driving on the highway and get struck by lightning or something if I
Well,
keep talking
you
about
have
this.
rubber tires, right?
Yeah.
You're good.
Oh, they're grounded?
Yeah,
Is that
they're
what that means?
grounded.
Okay. Well, I don't know what they're going to build, but I don't know if it should be bigger or if it should look the same, or if it should look like butter.
Well, folks, if you haven't heard about Touchdown Jesus or Big Butter Jesus, you've been under a rock this past 24 hours. So it's been covered by every news source.
It burned to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yet the trees on either side of it didn't burn. What's that mean?
Is
Dun,
there a
dun,
hidden? Is there a hidden
dun.
meaning to that?
I don't know what that means. I have no idea. Well, I'm kind of curious to see what they do. If they rebuild it, or if they use the same frame, or if they do something different. I'm interested in see. I will miss driving past it.
I want to see him standing, not in the water. Yeah,
What if he's on one side of the highway and there's like a Godzilla?
that was.
on the other side of
I
the
knew
highway?
you were going there when you went roar. I knew you were going to
Well, it's
Godzilla.
like Brezhnev, you know. But what if he's smiting or smote? Smoting.
Smote is the past tense of
smote?
smiting. Smite.
Smiting. What if he's
Smiting.
smiting like Godzilla? I mean, that'd be sweet, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And everyone, like on the hour and every half hour, there's a laser or something that goes. You know? But you want like 100, like he was 62 feet tall
Yeah.
to the top of his hand. Oh, there's people hyperventilating in the.
Someone please get her a bag.
Tara's gonna have to sit down, or I mean, she's gonna have to lay down and all that. So you want something bigger,
I think it should be bigger. I think they'll make it bigger.
but didn't God destroy it because it's a graven image?
Oh, that's the question.
Ooh,
That's the question.
So you want one that's like 300 foot tall, that's like,
I don't.
and
Want,
he's holding a lamb or something.
I want whatever that church, that Solid Rock Church wants to do. That's what I support.
700 grand.
Well, if they've got the chingola, which I believe they do, they could probably have that done. And speaking about the Hayward Bank song, and
The Hayward Bank song. I don't listen to Don and Mike, or Tom and John, or
well,
Stephen Edie. What is that? What's the name of that show? Luke and Laura, or Tom
Bob and Tom,
Tom and Jerry. What is it? Bob and Tom Show.
Yes,
I don't
Haywood
listen
Banks.
to that. That's
There
on
was a-
WTUE.
Yes,
Right. I don't.
yes, he did a song on Big Butter Jesus.
Did he?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, it went viral.
Did it go viral?
Yes.
Is there a cure?
I don't. Not for that.
I did read that he added a new stanza at the end of the song.
What's the new stanza?
Well, it kind of wraps everything up.
Oh,
It's about fire mostly and damnation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, that's what happens when you go
We
in.
need
and
Tara in the audience every week because she laughs at all my jokes, and I love it. Makes me feel so funny.
she may be the only one that laughs.
She
at
is
all
the
your
only
jokes.
one. Mike Woody's literally throwing things at me. He's like, "Shut up!
He's like, when's he going to be funny?
When's he gonna stop talking?" That's not my impression of you. It's just more of a manly voice.
Mm.
I don't have a manly voice. I have a very high pitched voice. So.
Well, I try to give you a manly voice here, Greg. Keep talking. Keep talking.
And it came to pass that on the third day there shalt be a burning Jesus of fire and blood.
Yeah. See,
Is that like that?
yeah, that's.
I like the hype.
I try to give you a
You made me sound like El Diablo one time, and it was a little frightening. I didn't like that.
El Diablo.
Yes, you did make me sound like that. No, I don't like that. Put that back.
You don't like El Diablo?
I don't like El Diablo. That really hurts my ears.
Turn that down, or I will smite you.
That's the wrong one.
I'm not talking until you turn it back.
All right. All right.
You
Enough of
sound
that
very
funniness.
strange when you do that. Also, you sound very high pitched, even more high pitched than me.
That's. I think what it does is it takes the very low monotone and then it raises it up to the highest pitch.
It's
so.
creepy, whatever it
yeah.
is. I almost threw a wrap at you, or a piece of pie, or a rib.
There's ribs there.
I almost threw a rib at you.
I'm looking at that pulled. Is that
The pulled pork sandwich. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight you
Oh
over
my
that one.
gosh.
That was that one right over there. That one's mine. I'm gonna claim it.
I want that one. There's two.
Okay. I want a wrap. too.
Well, how about this? Why don't we go to commercial?
hey,
and
are we done
then
talking about?
We'll talk about Big Butter Jesus
don't-
in the news segment.
Well, it's controversial. I don't know if we should talk about it. Or
Okay,
Not. Okay,
we've
let's
got
talk
plenty of
about it. That
news.
sounds great.
We've got plenty of news then.
Okay, good.
All right. Let's roll the commercial.
Let's go to commercial. Pick one at random.